Hey guys, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Hope you're going really well today. Just calling in to say hi first and foremost, and also let you know that your end of year tarot reading is now live up here on YouTube, which will give you some idea as to how the energies across November and December could play out for you as this crazy old year does come to an end. Also, the doors are always open to the initiation, my immersive learn tarot journey. That is always the first link down below, and when you click that link you go to a page that tells you all the ins and outs of it. And if you do join up, you get immediate access to all the videos, online learning modules and practices that will tell you everything you need to know to begin reading the cards intuitively today. Also, you'll find my social links down below and the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. Still got spaces and able to deliver them pretty quickly to you. So if you want to arrange a personal reading or healing, you'll find that down there as well. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here and I'm gonna wish you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Do take care. Let's head across to your reading now. Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for December 6th to the 12th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. 9 card block as always, Saggy. 3 cards recent past, 3 current or focus energy, and 3 for the near future outcome. So it's so interesting how this stuff works, guys, because when I was getting out these oracle cards here, Knight of Swords, I heard you're ready to charge forward. And then we have your Knight of Wands here, which is your minor arcana, and it's just somebody who is so ready to go to the new frontier. So that's the energy that I'm picking up. We have the total eclipse in your sign, Saggy, on December the 4th. I think it's a solar eclipse. And anyway, of course, when the 3 of Swords came out, the song that's going around in my head is that total eclipse of the heart. So I feel like you are having a total eclipse of the heart here, where you are finally allowing things that need to complete and boldly stepping onto the new frontier. So, Sag, let's start with the oracles and the lead tarot energy. The first one out was birthing a new age. Maybe you're birthing a new creation. Maybe you're dreaming a new world, a new life, new possibilities into being. It's whatever that Ace of Wands in the reading represents for you. So for some of you, this is new love. For others of you, it's stepping into purpose. For some, it might be taking your career to the next level, spiritual practices, getting the growth that you need. It's about stepping into a new cycle. So it's very, very creative energy. It's interesting that we have the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Swords represented in the 4 here, because 3 is a really, really creative number in the tarot, and it's the number of the Empress in the Major Arcana. I'm surprised she's not here actually, but what the message is that through hurt and pain and healing processes, there is a very fertile foundation for creation. How many times do you know when people make bold life decisions, when they are maybe coming out of a relationship, they've ended a job, there's like this kind of portal that pain that actually leads us through. So that's what I'm feeling here. The next one out was share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Yeah, so there may be a communication that you're needing to have. There may be something that you've been resisting that you need to sort out here. It's saying it's time for you to express yourself, express what's on your heart here, speak up, be heard, and set the wheels in motion. Lead tarot energy is Knight of Swords. For me, this is Gemini energy. You may be dealing with a Gemini. But as an energy, this is an energy of quick movement, of fast progress and progression. So I feel like you're basically opening the floodgates here. You're ready to charge because you've been on pause for a while. And isn't it interesting too that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords cards. So it's time to disconnect from the ego stories and the mind chatter and just take action is what I'm really feeling. So there's always that that message with the Knight of Swords, even though we want to move quickly. Just make sure that you do pace yourself, and when you're having communications, do so mindfully, because they can tip over to heated conversations quite quickly with the Knight of Swords. So Saggy, let's jump in. In your recent past, I've got the King of Cups, I have the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this Ten of Swords in reverse, I am feeling that you were on pause and really going deep and thinking about something that you know you need to end, but you've been resisting it. So Ten of Swords in reverse is an ending that we're not wanting to acknowledge, or we're not wanting to initiate, okay? It could have something to do with the King of Cups, which is a Scorpio energy. But ultimately the King of Cups is saying to you, you need to stay emotionally grounded while you go through this. You need to follow your heart, follow your intuition, and guide yourself forward from a really emotionally intelligent place. But instead of, you know, taking action here, I think what you did, Saggy, is you went into Four of Swords mode, which is like, okay, I can't deal with this quite now. I need to take a pause. I need to take a moment. And what you were taking a moment for is a couple of things. You just wanted the clarity and the insight of how to even initiate this conversation. So I'm kind of thinking it was you that was ending things here. You know, it's like the Three of Swords has just been bearing down on you. You felt like it was your cross to bear. You knew that you were kind of almost like stabbing yourself through this. It's like that shooting at yourself in the foot, because I feel like you really had something to lose. For example, if you were ending a relationship, you may have also needed to move out of a home, split assets, lose mutual friends. Like if it's a job that you're leaving, you know, same thing. It can affect your home, your money, your finances, all that kind of thing. So I'm feeling that, and it's interesting that we see the Ace of Swords buried under here. It's like I'm sitting on this communication. I'm holding my tongue, because I'm in one sense I'm hoping that it'll all go away and resolve itself, but in another sense it's just like I can't quite deal with it now. So now it's saying it's time to share your voice, to have that communication, and when you do, Sag, things are going to move quickly. So that's the past energy. Now your current or focus energy, I've got the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So what happens when we, you know, resist change and resist the endings and that kind of thing, is that we're left stressing about it, and the situation's obviously not working for you, or you wouldn't want to end it. But without taking the action, you know, we're left with the torment of, well, this is keeping me awake at night, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling maybe even depressed, maybe anxious, maybe overwhelmed about this is what I'm feeling. Some of you may have had an Ace of Wands opportunity come in that is acting as the catalyst for you to finally pull the pin here. Sometimes, you know, the initiator for endings is something new coming in. For example, meeting somebody else that you have a very chemical connection with, that has a whole lot of potential and promise. You know, finding a new job, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, now I can leave that horrible overbearing boss. You know, I can get out of there. So I feel like some of you may have had an opportunity present, and it's been the catalyst for you to finally share your voice and communicate that you're out on this situation. But it's also, you know, really, it's put you in a state of stress as well. That's what I'm feeling. Seven of Cups here is, yeah, I'm feeling confused. It's disillusionment. It's also, you know, feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed by the possibilities here, and it's kind of this feeling of, oh, maybe if I do stay where I am, things will materialize, things will happen. But you have to be careful with the Seven of Cups that you're not buying into fantasy, that you're not buying into false illusions. This is often my card of like hollow promises, and, you know, dealing with people that have been all talk and no follow through. So I'm kind of wondering if that's why you wanted out of this situation. So for example, if you're in a work situation, your boss, mentor, or manager might have been promising you promotion or pay, or, you know, different circumstances, better work-life balance, working from home, that kind of thing. And maybe, you know, they never delivered on that, and you were just kind of left grasping and hanging. In a relationship, it can be somebody who promises, you know, change, or, you know, promises to do certain things with you or make plans with you, and never seeing the results, never seeing any movement on that. So that should be enough information for you, Sag. I'm just going, you know what? I think I am actually ready, because I think you've held in there long enough. So the universal law says that unless there is a work of transformation or change, then things stay as they are, right? It's like there's that law of inertia or something like that with one of Newton's laws. If there's not a force acting on something, then something will just keep on its path of trajectory forever. So unless there's something changed here, unless there's some kind of force here, you know, things are just going to carry on their little runaway train. It's just funny the visuals that pop in. Sorry, guys. So that's what I'm feeling there. And it's really time for, I mean, you want this, the Ace of Wands. You've got something really amazing here. So, of course, if you want to birth a new age, you need to close other doors. And I feel that that's what we're working towards here. And I feel, Saggy, that 4th of December, that total eclipse of the heart, is when you decide to move forward. That might be the day that you decide to have the communication and get back into your power and move on to the next frontier, or say yes to whatever this Ace of Wands is, because you can see that you are seizing it. And we see the 1, 2, 3, the number of the Empress. Again, there's actually 3 indicators. Oh no, there's 4 indicators of it in this reading, saying it is time and the conditions are right for this, for you to tie up the loose ends and birth the next age, the new age. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, and it's going to hurt on both sides. This can be anything from sadness, sorrow, all the way through to heartbreak. However, as I mentioned before, this is a very powerful creation energy, which is why it's the 3 of Swords. You know, I think if you're honest with yourself, you have really disconnected from the situation, but don't be surprised. Yeah, I'm feeling this King of Cups is really somebody who's involved in this. Don't be surprised if they come back to try and offer you that cup again. So they could reach out, there could be apologies, they could try and make you another offer, like stack another hollow promise on the stack. But I think you are over it here. You know, you've disconnected, you've already done the grieving by this stage, and you're focused on that 3, the creation of the new Sag. So let's grab your clarifier or final card. 10 of Wands, yeah. Because you are just wanting to release the weight of this, the burden. The 10 of Wands is like, so we've resisted the ending up here. Now you're ready to deal with it. And we have the 10 of Wands, a completion in the upright. And, you know, it's about a release of what has been weighing heavily on your shoulders. It's the release of the burden. It's the release of the stress and the tension. And, you know, when we have a 10, we can then embrace an ace, a number 1, a fresh new start and a new beginning, and move boldly towards it. So Saggy, that's what I have for you, and I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this channeled tarot message. Just keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It's not meant to resonate for everyone, and it can't every time either. Drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all, and try and interact with you all over there. It does help me get to know you guys and connect with your energy, see what is happening out there in the collective. Hit the subscribe button. That really helps support my channel, guys, and you'll also know when I release new videos. The notification bell will make that little thing pop up where you're told that I've released a new video. You can also like the video and share it, and drop a comment to support it as well. Wishing you a week of love and magic, guys. Do take care. See you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.